Hi, we're sitting today with Mrs. Manju Yagnik, and we're talking about the transformative power of real estate as a tool to empower women and as a pathway to financial freedom. Good afternoon, Ms. Yagnik. Very good. Um, so to begin with, can you tell us a little bit about your journey into real estate? Why did you choose real estate as a career?
I think real estate is the most creative and dynamic field. When I came here, the setting was not very organized and transparent, but I found there is quite a lot to do when you are given, a small project or a piece of land or something, and you have to create, you have to conceptualize and do everything with whole lot of professional use best of the technology as well as, being faced with market and if you know the due diligence and everything, you really feel that you are in a field where is a lot of creativity, lot of adventure, and there is something which you are creating is going to remain for hundreds of years.
I've never heard of real estate spoken of as a creative line. What is creative about it?
It is definitely creative. You see a virgin land, and here you have to make a complete city or something where you see, you visualize that there will be a lot of gardens, there will be amenities, there will be facilities, there will be school, medical center, and educational, business, all sort of facilities, and a great source of amenities. How do you see people, residing and living in a place like a Singapore,
Yeah.
any best global city? So you want to give you best, you want to create something, and you only have a slate and an idea
Yeah.
where it starts.
Can you tell me about some of the challenges? You've been in the line for what, over 30 years?
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about the challenges that you may have faced in the early days?
In fact, when I came in this industry, it was not very transparent and not that organized. Uh, Stakeholders and investors also were very, skeptical in that kind of a woman, their leadership,
I'm sure.
be delivered, and the woman will be committed to, do it as per it is explained. Even authorities were not very open.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I think there is something good about the set of professional architects or landscapers and all relevant professionals in this field, structural people, and my whole industry, developer industry, they were very, very cooperative. I think without their full support, I would not have been here.
So I had spoken, I had done an interview some time ago with the different women from different sectors. And there was a woman who operated in the real estate sector. This was maybe over 10, 12 years ago. She said that when she went to have a meeting with people, they would talk to the man next door, even if the man next door was a driver. The conversation was with him rather than with her because she was a woman.
I would like to tell you something that confidence is within. You are skilled. Very soon you will convert the whole, attention towards your skill. See, people on the first scale, they would see you, oh, she's woman, she'll be able to answer or she'll be able to contribute anything or no. But soon people realize, yes, you are up to the mark and you can really, attain it. You have to forget first this general bias.
You have to forget it before you can get
In your head.
correct. Absolutely. I quite agree with you. But in all of these years, do you feel that the real estate industry has become more intrusive? Do you feel a lot more women are entering the field or less intimidated by the field at all?
Yes, because I think if you see in finance sectors, there's a lot of women leaders. But if you see architects, interior designing, and even engineering field and lot here. Even in coming time, you will see a lot of women CEOs, MDs, and at top professional levels, you will see women entering in this. Yes, industry is also welcoming them. And today the scenario is in our professional groups, and it is never considered that women is dealing with them or a man is dealing.
That's nice to know. But are there still challenges? Would you feel that maybe say compared to finance or media, would you say that the real estate sector poses challenges?
I think my answer would be absolutely no.
Okay.
See, if a woman is entering in this field and thinking she is entering in a field of, a wrestling field, so definitely it will be difficult for her. But otherwise, I don't think there are any such challenges.
That's nice. That's great to hear. So the other thing I want to talk to you about is about financial literacy. Do you feel that having a home of your own is the first step towards financial independence?
I think you asked me before
Questions within that.
actually, but I would definitely answer you one by one in this.
Sure.
Because there are so many aspects of this. Yes, if a woman has what a financial capabilities, empowerment, it makes a lot of difference. With it, automatically, your decision making power, authorities, and you feel that you are actually empowered. In earlier times, in families where financial decisions were taken, women was not involved.
Right.
But now she is not only a financially, empowered woman because the properties are a joint name and she's contributing as well. So it is definitely empowering. And second thing is that I would like to tell you, even our government also is giving rebate in stamp duty, 1% stamp duty rebate if the woman is a home buyer, first home buyer. See, I personally advocated it. I spoke to Chief Minister about it that, women should get this kind of a privilege last year. And he said a suggestion accepted and he would definitely work on it. And on this suggestion, he implemented also
Yeah.
just few months back. And I was very happy about it that, I was able to do something for the women.
Fantastic. So I want to say, of course, there because in my introduction, I should have said that aside from being the vice chairperson of Nahal Group, you are also the senior vice president of Naretco.
Yes.
And so was this advocacy that you did on behalf of Naretco?
Yes, in that forum.
I see.
Okay, now your third thing is that, as you said about the finances.
Yeah.
As I said that, women is also equally contributing in the finances. And it makes actually a lot of difference. You see, when you are taking any decision on behalf of the family of your buying a property, it is always women who decide.
Yes.
And women of the house deciding how the house has to be, how the project has to be, whether there is a school for
Absolutely.
yeah, that is offices nearby, retail spaces are there,
Healthcare.
are there.
Yeah.
How parents can or in-laws can, survive in that kind of environment.
Yeah.
So she senses it very well.
Yeah.
So I think that contributes in the project also.
Yeah.
So imagine if she's also part of the project, she'll be more careful and she'll be more sensitive towards that.
Absolutely.
So, and that's how always, in our projects also we see and we talk to developers.
Yeah.
Always 80% women are contributing and women are taking decisions on behalf of family, whether, this property has to be bought or not.
And that's something that I wanted to also talk to you about is just the fact that you have all of these facilities. So you all have thought about all of this in your project as in Chandidi as well, right? So everything is within reach. You have the hospital, you have the education. All of that is within reach for families and leisure, which is such an important thing because a lot of people now are just on their phones and a lot of children don't play anymore. So it's so nice you have all of that for everyone. You've actually thought about all of that. That's where the creativity
Not
comes.
only your child is of 2 years or whether he's 13 years or 14 years or you have senior citizens, you have to think of each and every aspect and each and every facility.
So the one of the reasons why we see women a little reluctant to invest in real estate is because they feel that there's a lot of regulations that they don't understand or it's intimidating in that sense. Would you feel that things have become easier? I know that RERA, of course, has been fantastic. And is it also becoming easier as we go along?
Now, see, RERA has not only regulated this, but I think it's mandatory. It is very important to give all the information about the project. Now you go on site and you can know each and everything about the projects, each and everything, the timelines also, how you will pay for it, where exactly the banks are associated, each and every information is there. It is mandatory. So I think earlier I can understand, yes, but now I am absolutely doubtful if you say that, I mean, it is very, very difficult that there is some apprehensions.
Yeah, because everything is much more transparent.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is very transparent, and over and above, then a lot of professionals are there in the market who can tell.
Yes.
We can support you, and you can take advice, legal advice also. You can take financial advices also.
Yeah, even the brokers have had to do the Zara exam as well. So, yeah, so they can also guide you, correct? So, in line with that, would you say that what would be your advice to women who are still reluctant because of the perceived risks of investing in the sector or lack of clarity? What would be your advice to them? And why should they invest in them?
You can say that every country is measured. Its growth is measured by its real estate and infrastructure. But even if you take in our own country, the 2% uh, real estate and infrastructure is contributing to our GDP. So we part of the growth. And in last few years and coming years also, you will see a lot of infrastructure much coming in our country.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you be part of the growth, and it would be really great that if you are skilled, you are, you have technically also you are in technology in phase, and you're willing to work, willing to learn, willing to be part of this field is there definitely for you. This field is very dynamic, very creative, and very interesting.
So, what future developments do you see in the sector?
I think there's a lot of measures have been taken. Uh, Infrastructure projects happening a lot.
Yes, which is very exciting.
Or that the metro project, Setu project, but so traffic will be easing up, postal roads.
Yeah.
So there are 5, 6 such segments have come where you feel that in coming time it will be more easier to commute. So people are coming. Mumbai will not be only radius of 30 square kilometers. It will be much more where you were reaching in 3 hours or 2 hours. Now you're reaching 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Every place will be reached not more than 45 minutes.
Sure.
So commuting will be much, much easier. So maybe more venues will open as, financial.
Yeah.
How now Bandra Kurla complex have opened.
Yes, absolutely.
Andheri, and now
Wonderful.
our far suburbs also, they will open more financial and more commercial hubs. So more job GNP oriented. So people can look at it as a next growth story of this financial gap.
You actually did mention it that you feel that over the next years we are going to see a lot more women players in real estate. What would be your advice to these new entrants?
Now I think that this our real estate players have started involving their next generation of it. And women come in this field, they will employ more women also.
Right.
So in any office, if you will see the ratio when it was only men versus women,
Right.
so now it will be even more. And there is the change in women's thought process also. Now they are not looking for privilege because you are women, you are looking for privilege. We give them women with us, we give them more opportunity and more, performance oriented work which they feel they could not do it.
Right.
So in such way, they have really performed and they had shown they can do.
So before we leave today, I'd love for you to leave our listeners with a message for women.
This is the best time to whether to invest in properties or enter industry, because as I said, infrastructure and real estate is very, very, very now, and it's a very good time. So either you're making your career or you are thinking of empowering yourself or becoming an entrepreneur. It's a very right time. So we want, in fact, as a women, I want more women to join us. So you will also empower us. Please come in this industry. This industry is dear to welcome you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Yagnik. Thank you.